as well. Hi, my loves. Thank you all so much for joining me. Is that, I can't make out that name there. Stir or something? It's cut off in my OBS, but hi guys, welcome. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for today. It's Friday, but I'm super duper excited because I have a request by Satorful and Chaotic that I'm hoping I get around to getting to today. It's Queen, and I'm super stoked. So let's see how the day goes, and then we'll decide if we're gonna play that song or not, okay? But how you guys doing? Anything new and exciting going on in your lives? Thank you for that, Chaotic. I keep forgetting. Okay, so YouTube payment. Okay. Thank you so much. I got the best assistants ever, guys. They're the best. The best. All right. Oh, we have 3 requests in a queue. Yes. I love it. I love when I sit down and I have at least one request. You know what I'm saying? I'm so happy. Thank you guys so much. Angelic came through today. Oh, requested by way of Power Damned. Hi, baby. Thank you. Thank you so much. Miss Luna, of course, came through. And we have a new tipper. We have Rock Attack. Hi. Welcome. If you're in the chat right now, talk to me, baby. Hi, Winter. How did you find my channel? Talk to me, baby. And is this your first time joining us live?
No, Winter has been with us for a while.
Not Winter, the new requested the Rock Attack.
They made a comment in the YouTube not long after you put the thing up.
Okay.
But I haven't seen them in chat since, so hopefully they're still here. Or
let me see if I can pull them up. Hold on, let's see. React to my song. Oh, react to my song. Oh, react to my song. It's their song. Okay. I'm gonna do it, baby. You're making it happen, so we're gonna do it today, okay? You wanna give me any context, anything you wanna share regarding your song?
we have to wait and see.
Okay. Luna's always here. So faithful. I love you guys. Thank you so much for the continued love and support. Really, though.
Well, you could show that support by putting those little doggies on, please.
Oh, that's right. My support. My yes.
My support. I need my emotional support animals on the bottom of the screen.
My gift to all of you. Okay? Listen. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm so glad this is the one thing. Like, I fell in love with it. It's called Snap Camera. Webcam for streamers. I used to love that. Especially doing my Sister After Dark streams. Had my flame hair. Remember that? My flame hair.
Oh God, yes.
I love it so much, but they discontinued it. They no longer support it, so I can't use that. So I was hoping that would not happen to this game that I bought, and thankfully it has not. And I also, bought me some more room so I can upload more avatars to choose from. Go ahead, Satorful.
Oh, Angelic says she's on a 24-hour shift. I'm like, I'm sorry.
I don't know how she does it. Winter, how does she do it? Oh my gosh, baby, you had that much needed vacation. You need more time off. 24-hour shift? Thank you for giving me that chat, Satorful. Wow, baby. So do you get to sleep at work when you have these long shifts like that? That's crazy, baby. Oh my goodness. What do you have to do to stay awake? Like, how do you, I get, Shadow works 12-hour shifts. That sounds crazy, but 24 hours?
No, thank you.
No gracias.
I did that as a Marine. I will not do that again. And we didn't get to sleep.
Нет спасибо. No. Wow, that's crazy. Yono says, Bones, you're incredible. I wish I could gift your lifelong free vacation. Me too. When she says she will be out for the count when she gets back. I'm sure she will. She needs more time off. I know, baby. I mean, yeah. And the fact that she used one of her days off to sit with us as a guest co-host was so sweet and so tremendous, and I enjoyed. I need you guys back though, okay? So on your next time, your time off, make it happen. Cheers, make it happen.
Yes, please. I'm back.
Yes, you are such a delight, baby. You really are. Man. So Tofu, you have anything to drink over there? Want to share with us? Nothing?
Drink? No.
Yeah. Listen, Fridays, y'all gotta come correct, okay? Gotta have something. You have anything over there, Chaotic?
It's 20 to 6 in the morning here. I've got a coffee, okay?
I'm sorry. I just spat my drink out. Okay, yeah, I forgot. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
That's why I don't try not to eat and drink too much on my desk. Okay, thank you very much.
Oh my God, my desk
I just
is
put
such
all
a
new
mess.
keycaps on my keyboard, and they're all nice and pretty, so I don't want to mess them up.
I have to clean mine.
I'm also well beyond the years of the times that at this time I would still be enjoying the night before.
Oh yeah. I get it. I want to be a big girl one day. You know, I want to just one day when I'm streaming, you know, eat a gummy before I start, and guys, I'm planning to do that for my birthday stream. I'm gonna be lit, guys. I'm gonna eat a gummy.
Chocolate.
No. It's a couple of things that I get high when I eat candy, or I get really active.
No, I and
don't
your
believe
daughter think you get stoned when you eat chocolate.
I don't
Okay,
believe it.
it's not just me.
I don't believe it, guys. But I'm telling you one right now. For my birthday stream, I'm gonna totally be on a gummy, and whatever happens, just happens. Okay, I'm gonna let Wolf know so that he can come down here and help me out if I need help. But guys, I'm gonna be lit for my birthday. I'm gonna be lit. Okay, Chaotic, that's okay with you?
He can sit next to you and keep you under control.
Fine with me.
Y'all gotta love me anyway, okay? But one thing I do want to do, though, I've always been told or asked that I should do, or suggested that I should do a Pink Floyd reaction, but do it stoned, as they say. And I kind of want to do it on a gummy. You know what I'm saying? I want to listen to Pink
You
Floyd.
might fall asleep.
Some Tool could also be like that as well.
Oh, Tool. Ooh, yeah, Tool. Oh, I like Tool. Okay. Yeah, that's Tool. Tool and Pink Floyd. Can you imagine they came together and made a baby? Can you imagine? Tool and Pink Floyd. That'd be beautiful. Lovely. Ladies, you guys like my jewelry? All made by me. What y'all think? Stain collection, stain, I burned it and everything. What y'all think? Talk to me. Give me some, feed me.
You need to let me know when you need a resupply. That's all I want to know.
Why, thank you. Oh. You were watching anyway? Oh, okay, thank you. I am drinking, yeah, like I said, this is my mixture of cranberry and it's cran raspberry, okay? Yeah, this lasts me forever. I don't drink that much, guys. I'm not a heavy drinker. Slipknot, spit it out. Ooh. Yeah. She's referring to when I spat the drink out. Yeah. I don't know, Chaotic, are you a fan of Slipknot? I can't recall.
Yeah, I've seen them live twice.
Ooh, Jelly Belly. Oh man. Is it anything like their Wait and Bleed? I think it's Wait and Bleed. No. Is it Wait and Bleed? It's a wild video.
Spit It Out. The actual song that Steph's referring to is the wild song that they do pretty much every concert where everyone gets down on the ground.
Okay.
And he does the jump the fuck up and everyone just starts going crazy. So
I would love that. And I remember, for those of you who don't know, I went to an Alien Weaponry concert here in South Florida, thanks to Chaotic, my good friend. He gifted us, Wolf and I, some tickets. And I was telling Wolf, I'm like, I want to stage dive. I want to be, what do you call it, surfing, crowd surfing. I want to do all of that. I want to be a part of the mosh pit and all that stuff. You feel me? Baby, listen, I can't do it. I can't do it. When I saw them actually having a mosh pit in front of us, I'm like, this is crazy. Can you imagine if I was down there? Man, they don't care if they get hurt, Chaotic. They don't care if they get hurt. It's like that's a part of the fun.
Mm-hmm. We had a guy that jumped off the top of the speaker, and everybody was always catching people when they jumped off. Except he was an asshole, so when he jumped, everybody took a step back and he face planted onto the pavement.
Did that really happen?
Yeah. It's a punk concert in LA. They all took a step back.
That's horrible. That's mean. I would go as far as say that's evil. Why'd you do that?
Don't be a dick if you have to rely on
What was he
other people
doing?
catching you.
Why did he thought he was being a D-I-C-K?
He was just the way he was behaving in the concert. He was very, just whatever. So they just, when he jumped, everybody took a step back. But there was a lot of people jumping off stage, and everybody, they catch you and pass you back. And he took it a step further and went up higher even. And everybody was just like, no.
Do you guys think, though, if I were to attend a concert and politely ask the crowd to carry me, you think they'd carry me?
You just do it.
You think they carry me, guys? I want to get carried. I really do. That's on my bucket list. Being a part of a mosh pit, possibly, and definitely getting crowd surfing. That's on my bucket list. So I want to do it. I feel if I gather with a lot of my soldiers, if we all came together, congregated, and went to the same concert, I think I can do it because I can trust that you guys won't hurt me. Oh, that'd be so great. I'm getting
Just
excited
make sure you
thinking
have
about
nothing in your pocket.
it. Like what?
Anything. No keys, no wallet, no phone, because it may not make it to the other end after they carry you to the other side. It's not like they're so careful. Stuff falls out.
Right. Oh, thank you, Steph. Steph says, I think it's perfect to transport the African culture in a stylish way. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I agree. I really do. And I think that anyone can wear African attire, African, inspired jewelry. I don't think that's cultural appropriating, as some people would think. I think it's beautiful. It's a form of art. Well, you don't have to walk around with a shirt and say, "God, just so you know, I know this is African attire. No, I'm not black. I'm not African." No, I think that it's a beautiful thing. It's a form of art and it's a form of expression. Some people might like the style. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think it's cultural appropriation if you are, for example, do I have a good example? I need to shut up. I don't even have a good example. But the Kardashians, they cultural appropriate up the butt. And they class things off as they're the creators of a thing when they're not. Like, I feel that when people were saying that the Kardashians are the reason why cornrows, braids is a thing or popular, I think it was their place to say, no, it's actually not. We didn't start this. This has been done for many, many years before me, and black people have done this for many years, Now, that to me is cultural appropriating. You don't want to give, in moments like that, give credit where it's due. Or the recognition where it's due, I think. You know what I'm saying, guys?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nothing wrong with wearing your hair in cornrows if you're not African descent. Oh, yeah. Thank you for that. Guys, they're great. Yes. To those of you who are watching, this is our Chit-Chat Vibe Session. We chat it up. We'll have a hot topic very soon. And it's usually for an hour. And after the hour ends, the timer runs out, we end the stream on YouTube and we continue the stream after a mini break on Twitch with our live reactions, okay? So this is the Chit-Chat Vibe Session. Once it ends, we take a short break. We'll still be live on Twitch, and you can join us there if you have not done so already. Thank you, Chaotic, for that link. And join the fun, baby, okay? We're going to have a hot topic really soon. How did you find my channel? Rock Attack. What does that name even mean? You got two questions to answer, okay? What does your name mean, and how did you find my channel?
Oh, hi,
Good day,
D1.
D1, when are you joining again as a guest co-host? I got great reviews, feedback from you. You were great, and I would love to have you here again. So let me know when you'll be able to be a guest co-host.
I actually think that every guest co-host we've had so far has been really, really good.
I have to agree. Yes. And I can't say I have any favorites. I just enjoy having you guys here. And I feel that it's a really good perk. And to those of you who are watching, guest co-host is a perk that's for my Twitch subscribers, as well as my patrons, depending on which tier they fall under, and depending on which tier you fall under as a member on YouTube. That's a perk that you can be a guest co-host for a day. You know what I'm saying? You want to be in the spotlight? Great opportunity to be in the spotlight. So yeah, and you're right. I agree, Chaotic. You guys have all been great, different, interesting, and lots of fun. So I want to have all of you back at some point. Steph says, imagine as white as I am, I would wear an afro and they would throw stones to me. No, baby, that's terrible. But how have you been, D1? What's ICP? ICP show and got covered in poop. Ew. What's that?
Insane Clown Posse is ICP from memory.
Oh yeah, they are.
What genre is that? Ew.
I'm shutting down. They are the kind of genre that thought that they are better than Ozzy and actually tried to tell him that to his face, if I remember that correctly.
They're a mixture of, and I say this with love,
Love. Okay.
white trash rap.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
And,
Oh.
like I say that it's
With love.
they're a breed unto themselves.
Right.
Well, there we go. Horrorcore rap is probably yeah. Their fans are called Juggaloos, and they actually have a big convention every year, like a big 3 or 4 day festival.
Uh-huh.
It's quite popular.
Uh-huh. Right. Okay. Yeah, ADHD. All right. I'm glad to be on again. Okay, baby. So tell me when you think I hate bugging you guys. But I want you to know, let me know when you will be free again on a Wednesday or Friday, okay? Because I would love to have you on. I understand this isn't you speaking English cultural appropriation. I don't know about that. Something to think about. Oh, thank you, baby. We have a new viewer. It's Grimling. Hi, sugar. Greetings from Sweden. Love your reaction videos. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. Is it your first time here with us? And what is your favorite reaction, I should say? And Miss Luna. Hi, baby. Hi. You guys are so cute. Shadow and appreciated how you guys were so welcoming and remembered her, because she's been missing for a while with work and all that stuff. So she was quite happy that you guys remembered her, and she remembered some of you as well. She mentioned Yono, for example, and Angelic, and so that was really cool. Thank you for that, Yono, for welcoming me. Amgitsa's doing well. I'm glad you're doing well, beautiful. I'm doing great. No complaints. No complaints at all. I sat down at my desk and I saw that I have 3 reactions already waiting for me. It's starting off really, really well, so I'm very happy. Been lucky enough to do a lot of work from home. Good for you. Oh, first song and single from Anima. The second full album. Anima.
Yeah, Anima.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
pretty much how it's pronounced. That's we'll get around to doing Anima, the title track, eventually, but this is the first song and single. 46 and 2 is from this album. I think we might have done another song. Jimmy is also from this album.
Okay.
We're eventually doing pretty much most of this album because there's absolute bangers all the way through.
Oh, I'm excited. Thank you, baby. Awesome. So Tofa, what do you have for a hot topic today?
Okay, here's my hot topic for today, and I thought it was rather funny. So we all remember the tragedy of September 11th, where those 2 airplanes smacked into the trade centers and so on. The response to that the next day was that 164 songs were banned off the radio for I don't know exactly for how long, but 164 songs were pretty much banned off the radio afterwards. And it was basically a memo that was sent to 1,100 plus radio stations was a list of songs that were deemed literally questionable following the 9/11 attacks. And I'm not going to go through all 164 of them because that would bore you all to death. But here's a couple of the good ones. First off, System of a Down, every single song of theirs was banned. I'm just going to say they banned their entire library from radio. Some of them I can almost see. AC/DC, Shot Down in Flames.
Oh, gosh.
Shoot to Thrill, Dirty Deeds, Highway to Hell. Safe in New York was also banned. It was also by AC/DC.
Really?
Yeah. Then we'll go down a little bit. Alice in Chain, Down the Hole. I'm just trying to find some of the Beatles, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, Ticket to Ride.
Man.
Black Sabbath, War Pigs, Sabbath, Bloodbath. So I'm just going down. I'm going down the list. Bush, Speed Kills. That one is actually kind of I can see that. The Clash, Rock the Casbah, The Cult, Firewoman. Oof. Holy Diver by Dio.
Really?
The Doors, The End.
Interesting.
You know the song "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor"?
Yeah, you guys played it.
Yeah,
before.
that shit didn't make it after 9/11. It was like
Really?
gone from the radio.
Who
for
sings
like
that?
Quite a,
Let the Bodies Hit the Floor.
Drowning Pool.
Okay.
Elton John, Rocket Man.
Rocket
Just
Man.
looking at some of this, yeah. I'm a
What?
Rocket.
What is Rocket Man about?
It's about going to space.
Yeah, well, these. I'm just saying. This is
It's crazy song.
Jimi Hendrix, Hey Joe, Frank Sinatra, New York, New York. The band Fuel, Bad Day.
Oh,
You're gonna love this one. The Gap Band.
what
Guess
song?
What song?
I have
You
no-
dropped a bomb on me.
Really? You know, it's as crazy as it sounds. That was a really devastating big moment, and they were just doing their due diligence to be as sensitive as they possibly could, and I get it. That was a devastating time. I mean, I was depressed for a few weeks, and after the few weeks was over, I didn't want to do anything with my life. I just kept feeling like I was mourning the deaths of the people that were not only dead, but that were still buried, buried underneath the rubble. It was just, it's a lot. So, I mean, I get it. It sounds crazy now. That's probably when PC culture really started. Because, I mean, to do that, that's pretty PC. You feel me? Wow.
You're gonna love these ones. Megadeth was Dead and the Fugitive, Megadeth, Sweating Bullets, Metallica, Seek and Destroy, Metallica, Harvester of Sorrow, Enter Sandman, Fade to Black,
Oh, man.
9 Inch Nails, Head Like a Hole. Hey, they stopped Pat Benatar, and I like her. Hit Me With Your Best
Care
Shot.
what you like, sir. And I like her.
She's good. I mean, she's an 80s icon. She's this little 4-foot woman with a powerful voice saying, "Hit me with your best shot." What the fuck did she have to do with the trade centers? Nothing. They banned Pink Floyd. The song's called Run Like Hell.
Oh, my goodness.
Queen. Oh, we wanted to Queen. Another one
which
Bites
song?
the Dust.
Oh, man. They didn't want you
Killer
making
Queen.
fun of it. They didn't want no irony.
As I said, all Rage Against the Machine was banned temporarily. I'm just trying to find Slipknot, Wait and Bleed.
Oh, that's one of my favorite songs. Wait and Bleed.
Slipknot, Left Behind.
Oh,
So I just found it interesting that so many songs were banned in the wake of 9/11, and I get that, but I mean, I don't get that. That's my whole point. Not 90% of these.
You don't get
I
it?
really, I don't really get it because they're not being culturally sensitive about anything. If this was really a sign of we're going to try to be more PC, then they would have taken better care of the first responders and some of the other stuff that was going on afterwards. This to me just seemed like a knee-jerk reaction from people saying, "Oh,
Right, but
look at
who
us."
did this though? Was it the government or was it this local radio station?
That was, well, it was, let me see. For many Americans, they've been Kevin culture a turning point in history. Okay, right after the attacks, the many media companies began censoring art. It was the media companies
Okay, that's not the
censoring
government though.
art, yeah.
So right,
Deemed
that's something
insensitive
different.
or anti-American in
Right.
fear of
Go ahead.
in fear of offending or upsetting traumatized nation. One such entity was the media corporation Clear Channel Communication, they're now called iHeartMedia. 3 days after the attack, sent a memo to 1100 radio station with a list of songs they deemed lyrically questionable and insensitive to play following the 9/11. So yeah.
Okay, right. So again, that you can now understand. Whereas you say before you didn't get it. This is not the government. This is the media companies. They're doing their
exactly.
part. Well,
It just seems like a knee-jerk reaction to me because they don't give two shits about anything else most of the time, and they didn't help out in any other shape, form, or otherwise. So just to ban a couple of music really didn't do anything.
well, they're doing their part, sir. The media people are doing their part to facilitate the space of healing, and that's what they're doing. Everyone can stay in their lane and do what they can, right? Yeah, so I feel that I get why they did it. I just don't think that, now fast forward 30 years later, however long later, it seems like, really? But I can't say that I don't get it, because I do get why they did it. And I can respect why they did it. No one wants to feel sad, when times like that arise, but I don't want to feel like I'm listening to, I don't want to, in other words, that was necessary mourning time. And some songs can trigger you and make you feel a way that is not very pleasant. And so I get the level of sensitivity that they had. They're doing their part to soothe a nation of people. And I feel that it's commendable, and it's something. It's something. It's something. It was clearly thought out. They probably read the lyrics of these songs and everything. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I think it's commendable. What do you think? What do you think, Chaotic?
I think it was a bit of a knee-jerk reaction, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I think I mentioned to earlier, so very sarcastically, I envy your freedoms in America. You seem to have less freedom than a lot of people chirp about.
Knee-jerk reaction or not, I think it's commendable. It's something, it's a thought, and it's effort, I think, in a positive direction. And again, that was a very devastating time. And yes, there's a freedom of expression, but if that's what they feel they want to do to add to help people feel either resolve or less whatever, then I can respect that. I can get it, But I hear what you guys are saying, but I don't appreciate the fact that Chaotic is not agreeing with me. But I'm gonna get over that. See, life goes on to the stops.
The flip side of the banning of the songs too was the promotion of other songs that directly referenced it and were made to profit from it. Coming out of the American country scene. And adjacent.
Moving forward, not silence. Greenling says, yes, first time here. Welcome. Favorite, so many, but the one with Tarja. Phantom of the Opera is awesome. I'm glad you think so. Yeah, I want more Tarja. I know Flora's the best. She's amazing. She's wonderful. Not the best, but she's definitely one of the best. And she's exceptional and all that stuff. But I gotta be honest. Tarja is my favorite. If I can be honest, finally, you know, for the longest Wolf was like, don't say it, don't say it. But that's my truth, and I'm gonna sit here and sit in it. Taria is my favorite. I'm not saying she's better. I'm saying that she hits different for me. When I hear her music, it's like, when I hear her sing, it just hits me in a way, and it's interesting because when I didn't know of Taria's voice and the way she sings, I was just like floor, floor, floor. And I'm still floor, floor, floor. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of floors. But once I got a taste of Taria, there's something about her. And I can understand and appreciate what Wolf thinks and feels about her. It's a very nurturing, motherly type of energy that when she sings, you feel that. And it's just something about that I love so much. There's a maturity to her voice. And the fact that she sounded that way when they were young, you know, of course she's more seasoned, but there's something about Taria that I can't get enough of. Can't get enough of her. Moving forward, not sideways, okay? Love me anyway,
Really
guys,
quickly.
okay?
Thank you, Jono. Jono just gifted a subscription to X Gremlin.
Thank you, Yono. Thank you. Mega love. Look at that. I love you too, baby. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Porter says he's Team Floor.
Team Floor. I'm Team Floor too now. Listen, I can never be not Team Floor. I'm Team Floor as well. But I'm talking about when the sound that I'm hearing through my ears and the way it feels and resonates within me. There's something about Taria that just hits different. Now, if you want to unsubscribe, I can't make you not do that. You know, like people will really unfollow you, unsubscribe to me, if I don't follow, you know, if I don't believe what they believe. Hey, more Static X. Wow, yes. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. It's TGI Fly Day, guys. It's Fly Day. I saw the performance live in Stockholm, and it was insane. I think he's talking about that band we spoke about earlier.
They're replying to me saying that the Talia performance of Band of the Opera is a great performance. So they've actually seen that performance live.
Wow. Man, and you know, what is it like? You used to go to concerts a lot, right, Chaotic?
Yes, I've lost count of the amount of bands I've seen live.
Yeah. And I thought that you were like at the top of the people I knew of that just went to a lot of concerts. And then there was Dr. Metal. And now there's Miss Luna. Miss Luna, how many, if you're listening, maybe, how many concerts do you think? Because I have a feeling that Miss Luna, Chaotic Satoko, knows the number of concerts you've attended. I just gotta know. I gotta know.
Does it count if the concert is really, really long?
Yeah, that's cute. I don't think so.
Because I went to 3 days worth of the US Festival, and the concert started at 9 o'clock in the morning and ran till 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning. I saw everything from Ozzy to you name it was playing that day.
That's how I've seen most of my bands too, along with like solo gigs. Where I live, it's difficult to attend solo gigs because no one ever comes here. And it costs me a lot of money to go elsewhere, so I'll try and hit a festival that's got 50 to 60 bands on it and then see probably 10 of those through the day.
So, but do you consider, answers to Torfa's question, do you consider those long concert festival things considered one concert or multiple within one?
Both. Because you're getting, especially at a festival, there's generally multiple stages. So when you're seeing bands on the big stage, it's like seeing a band on a big stage, but then you can go sort of around the corner and down the hill a little bit, and you'll see a smaller band with a smaller crowd on a smaller stage. The energy is the same as the big stage, but it's just a smaller crowd.
Okay.
And so in a way, it's like it's like attending a bunch of concerts in a day.
Okay.
I mean, just the one that I went to, and I'll just give you a couple of names, that was just in one day, and this thing was 3 days long. The one day you had Pretenders, Van Halen, Triumph, Motley Crue, Quiet Riot, Scorpions, U2, Stevie Nicks, The Ramones, Fleetwood Mac, Van Halen, Judas Priest, Missing Persons, Oingo Boingo, Pat Benatar, and the list goes on. This shit started, I think we went at 9 in the morning. It was an outdoor concert out here in the desert. and it went till 10 in the morning. I mean, sorry, till 3 in the morning. At least what I can remember. Those were
And
the
you
good
guys
old high
stayed
school
the
days.
entire time?
We camped out because the first day was 140,000 people at the concert. The
Wow.
second day was 130,000 people at the concert. The third day sucked ass because it was a country day and it only had like 20,000 people. Who the hell shows up for that? And then they had one more day, but I don't remember what that was. But the first 2 days was metal and what was called New Wave at the time. The New Wave day had Missing Persons, David Bowie,
Megadeth?
Oingo Boingo. Megadeth, I don't remember if Megadeth was on the metal day. They might have. No, I don't think they were around then. Because this was in 1983.
Wait, when did Megadeth come out? Let me Google this right quick. But from my remembrance, though, go ahead.
Yeah, very early 80s, like 81, 82 possibly even.
85. Good job. Yes, 1985. So they were out
Yeah.
at the time then. No?
No, this was in 83. So it was 2 years before Megadeth ever came out. So, I mean, the concerts were just ridiculously long. I mean, it was a lot of fun because people actually behaved for the most part because most people were so stoned they were out of their mind. They couldn't do nothing anyway.
Man.
But it's just, the honesty was just something. I walked into one of the little porta-johns that they had, and in the middle of the porta-john was a brick of weed sitting there.
A brick of
brick.
weed?
A brick. I mean, like a brick. And I come back 2 hours later and that shit is still sitting there.
Really?
Nobody stole
stole
from
it?
anybody. Everybody
Did you
was
take
just
it?
like, I didn't take it. I left it there for the next guy to go admire it. But somebody in the audience would light a joint and pass it down, knowing damn well he will never see it again because he knew if he just waited 30 seconds.
You just
it would
hurt my
come enough.
heart because just knowing that people, I never understood why people would smoke and then transfer from their mouth to the next person's mouth. That has always been, no offense guys, love me anyway, disgusting as hell. I don't know where your mouth has been or where your lips, like I don't know how clean, people never, but I've been told that people don't usually think that way. They just feel, we're all getting high together, we're all in this together.
Yep. It's a communal thing.
Yeah.
And to bring up Sir Turfell's point about in the middle of the crowd lighting a joint and stuff.
Sorry.
I saw Cypress Hill at a metal festival, mind you. They were one of the acts and they had a decent crowd, quite a good crowd to watch them. And I got handed about 3 joints at different stages of their gig while standing and enjoying their music.
What comes from the left, you pass it on, and all of a sudden there comes
Just
another
keep-
one. It's like, thanks, and you move on.
Wake
But,
up the next
just to
day with a
get-
cold sore.
And don't get me wrong, not everyone was partaking. Like there was a few guys around like, no, but they weren't like getting all huffy about it. They're just like, yeah, no, we're cool, and then just pass it on to the next person.
Is that where the whole shotgun come from?
Shotgun.
Well,
No,
in the
shotgunning
United
is
States,
a
go ahead.
bong. With a shotgun
Well-
is a bong. You preload the bong with basically all the smoke from what I can remember, and they just take it all in one shot.
Well, so for the people I know that calls it a shotgun, they call shotguns when you when you inhale it and hold it in your mouth, and you blow it into someone else's mouth, or hold the piece in your mouth, and they inhale
I know. Yeah, no, I've heard it called something else, and I cannot remember. I know exactly what you're referring to, and to be honest, I've done that. There's a lady friend.
So here, and that's another thing I want to talk about. So here's the thing. Oh my God, Shadow and I. To those of you watching, I have a husband. I also have a female partner, my girlfriend. What do you call it? I like calling her girlfriend. She's my other partner, and she's been single for so many years. So there are things that she would do, just casually talking and getting to know each other. And she told me that, I would do shotguns with my friends. I'm like, oh hell no, you never do that shit again since you're with me. And she said, no, I stopped doing that before, during the pandemic. I'm like, why would I always thought that shotguns it's like a sexual type of, it's a way to make out with a person with marijuana, with cannabis. Because I can't imagine two men doing it.
It can be, but it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So I just feel that if a guy want a shotgun with me, he's trying to get a little too close. Back up. Back up. You know what I'm saying? It don't.
And that's a fair thought to have as well.
Thank you, Chaotic. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm glad you agree. The gentleman speaking, we have the gentleman on the screen. This is Sir Toyfield, and my other assistant and co-host is Chaotic Old Door, who's in chat with you guys as well.
And just so you know, for the heavy metal day, what we had actually was, like I said, was Van Halen and Ozzy and Joe Walsh. And I don't know how many people are familiar with what at the time was called like new wavy type shit, which was the Clash, Man at Work, Stray Cats, The English Beat, Flock of Seagulls, Oingo Boingo, Wall of Voodoo, In Excess, and The Vinyls. Now, on that was on Saturday. Sunday was Van Halen and all that, and then it was a 3-day concert, and I stayed all the way till Monday. And on Monday was Davey Bowie, Stevie Nicks, Pretenders, Missing Persons. Now, each one of those days, a concert with each person played a full set, an hour or more. Cost me $10 for the ticket. So in 1983, I basically stayed camping in the desert for 3 days straight, listening to some of the best bands on the planet, and paid $30 for it.
Right. Moving forward, not sideways. Miss Luna answered my question, says I will have to check my list to give you the exact number of concerts that they've attended, but I'd say somewhere between 200 and 300. It's crazy sauce. It's wonderful. I mean, I don't think I've ever had the energy to go to concerts like that. I just live vicariously through people that have. But man, that's a lot of energy. Wow.
I'm gonna have lots of time. I can go to lots of concerts.
Yes, you can. You can. I was saying, so Torfa's gonna be retiring, officially retiring. Not like us where we retire and we still have to get a job. Like he's retiring and he don't have to. He's sad. He's gonna do very well.
So sad.
So happy. And so I was saying that maybe for his retirement, we should celebrate on my stream, guys. You know, like maybe either have his face here, but I would prefer if you can fly down here and be seated next to me and have a stream party celebration for Sir Torfa. What do you guys think about that? Chaotic. What you think?
A little bit of more preparation for that, but we can see. Because I'm going to end up moving down there anyway, so I need to start, getting my stuff together. And then I can bother you on a daily.
What do you think, Chaotic? Can you let Chaotic answer, sir? Jeez.
Sorry, I missed the question.
What do you think about that, having a live... If you say one more word, trust me, we need you. What do you think about us having a celebration party stream for Sir Torfa's retirement here on stream?
If he's up for it, sure.
Just say you think it's a good idea. You're going to be up
You're
for it.
You're just not winning today, I swear.
I'm not. I just wanted to say yes, definitively.
That's what happens when you get people around too much. They start disagreeing with you. Sure.
I want some yes people. I'm joking. But those of you who are watching who are new here, so Toyful and I rarely ever agree, but Chaotic and I usually agree. Either I agree with what he's saying or he'll agree with what I say. And for some reason, I just love it when he agrees with me. But today, listen, I need him to just say yes. Yes, I agree with you. I don't want no other back talk or nothing like that. Just say yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yay, thank you. All right.
I'm like the large supporter of everything you ever done and will do, so I'm okay to disagree with you every once in a while.
I guess. And that's my least fave, but she's got her charm as well. Yeah, there was one song, I think we still have it on Patreon. I liked it a lot. I'm like, I can't imagine Flor or Taria singing that and it making sense. So that's the brilliance of Thomas, though. He knows how to write his music for the people that are singing in his band.
I was going to mention that earlier when the Flora versus, or not the debate, but the discussion of Flora and Taria came up, that they sound great for the songs that have been written for them. Mm-hmm. And even though to begin with, because of all the debate that was going on and that not being sort of in a lot of people's eyes at the level of the other two, so didn't give her much of a chance. But another channel that I regularly frequent has done quite a few Annette songs, and most of those actually, like when she's doing the songs, like you say, she's doing the songs that were written for her, she kills it. She absolutely kills it.
I would have to agree with that. I would have to agree, and it sounds like a different band too, in a way, with her.
Yeah.
But she definitely can sing. Let's be real, guys. Okay. Barterham says shotgun comes from being the right driver on a wagon. Right.
So back in the day when you had the stagecoach wagons with two people up front, one was the driver and one was beside the driver passenger who carried a shotgun for defense against bandits and etc. So when you jump in a car to go somewhere, someone will go shotgun because they want to sit in the front and not have to sit in the back of the car. That's where that all sort of stems from.
Oh, that's gotcha. It makes sense now. Okay, I never knew where that term came from. I just knew shotgun was okay. Gotcha. Thank you for that, guys. Hi, Chris. Welcome to the stream, baby. Thank you for joining us. Happy TGI Friday or Friday, whichever you prefer. Hi, baby. Okay. Catch what's in your messages. Let me ask you guys. As I'm watching this show, I have this YouTube. I'm a viewer, or I guess what is it called? I watch a channel on YouTube called Abba and Preach. I love them. I know that a lot of women don't like them, but I love them. I think they're super smart, down to earth, sensible guys, and I agree with 99% of what they say, if I'm being honest. But they do reactions to certain videos and things, or news. And one of the things that they reacted to was a show on YouTube called Pop the Balloon, I think. It's kind of like a flash dating type of a show. And I mean, I'm watching it, I'm like, this is why a lot of people are single. The reasons are ridiculously asinine. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. You pop a balloon if you don't want to date the person. They see somebody that have shoes that they don't like. They pop a balloon because of shoes that they're wearing. I wouldn't want to date a person with those kind of shoes. You pop a balloon because a woman that you see beautiful, you like her body and everything, but you don't like the fact that she doesn't have a bracelet on her wrist. Like, you pop a balloon because somebody's too short. I want to know from you guys, Chaotic and Sortorful, what do you base, do you have a criteria when it comes to, like, that's not that you guys are looking for love now, but when you were in a dating scene, do you look for people based off of the physicality of a thing? Or would you like to get to know them first, Talk to me. And there's nothing wrong with that if that's the case.
It depends on the circumstances where you run into somebody. You're at a party or a social function, a person's looks might be the first thing that attracts you to the person, which then leads you to talk to that person. And then if they sound like they just fell off the short bus, then you may just walk away again because there's nothing else that's interesting and can keep you interested. But I believe sometimes looks, depending on the circumstances, is the number one thing that will get you somewhere or attract you somewhere. Now, if you're in a class with somebody for a long period of time, for example, back in school or any other place, and you start knowing that person on a personal level, then you can be attracted to them on that first versus the looks. I think it has a lot to do under the circumstances where you're meeting somebody for the first time.
What about you, Chaotic?
This is going to sound funny, but there's a few things which I don't find attractive, which I'm not going to mention here, but I feel like I can find something attractive in 90% of people before talking to them, and then like Sortorful says, it's not you need more than some sort of physical attraction for a proper relationship or something.
I agree 100%. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think that, I come to the realization, this is just through talking to my husband, and you know, we talk a lot. You know, it's just, we're a small family, me, our daughter, and him. And now it's extended to Shadows now. We're a little family now unit. So we do a lot of talking, and so we discover things about ourselves all the time. And so one of the things I discovered about myself is that so aside from it being sapiosexual, I know it seems pretentious when people use this type of terminology, but I'm a sapiosexual, and I'm also demisexual as well. Look it up, you gotta understand what that is. But I think it stems from, I believe that it stems from my childhood. I know everything seemed to go back to my childhood, right? But it stems from my childhood where I was in an environment or with people that judged me based on my looks. Too dark, too tall, lips are too big, you know? And so for me, that's always been very shallow. Excuse me. So I've never judged a person off of their looks. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's an emotional connection. It is the connecting intellectually, you know what I'm saying? That attracts me. And I because for Wolf, he's like, no, you gotta look good, you gotta have fatty, you know what I'm saying? So that's fine, it's totally fine. I don't think it's necessarily shallow for a person to want to initially be attracted to somebody physically. There's nothing wrong with that. But to judge a person solely on their aesthetic, their looks, that I think is very shallow. Excuse me, my opinion. And so I feel that I'm losing my train of thought. I have ADHD. So,
It's gone.
guys, I'm gonna get it back. I'm gonna get it back. But no, so because it stems from my childhood, my upbringing, and oh yeah. So for me, I see people and their bodies as just that, bodies. Like I literally do. I don't see a woman's amazing, you know, I love natural breasts on women, right? But I don't see a woman with big full breasts and be like drooling and like, you know, jumping in different places in my body and like, oh, I wanna tap that, you know? I never see that. I don't look at a man and think that either. I don't look at a man and be like, oh my God. You know, I don't see people as that. I see people as just people in bodies. These are all bodies. That's how I look at it. And yeah, so I don't judge I don't judge a person based off of how tall they are, how short they are. It's about energy for me, and it's about how we communicate, how I feel when we're talking, how I feel when you hold my hand. You know, it's about that for me. So yeah, I see people as just bodies, as people. And you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know if I articulated my thoughts clear enough. And I'm sure if Wolf was here, he would be able to help me better. But that's me. That's why I find it kind of strange when I'm seeing people don't date a person because they're too short for them or they're too tall, or whatever, you know, like these are all just bodies. Why does it matter if I have a big butt, big breasts, you know, thin lips or whatever, when it's about what's on the inside? It's literally about what's on the inside of the person, how they feel, how they treat people, how they put out their energy toward in the world, you know, how they treat themselves. It's about those things and not about how a person looks. You know what I'm saying? So that's my bit today, guys. But again, there's nothing wrong with, you know, being physically attracted to somebody. I'm just so happen to actually be physically attracted to my partners, but it wasn't because of their looks. It was because of the connection and the intimacy that we have with each other. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's that, guys. What y'all think about that? My chat is not working in OBS, but I see something here.
I'm trying this whole time to make my guy jump so he ends up on your desk. It's not working.
No, and guess what, guys? If you guys not cool, your avatar can be on my desk, okay? That's the cool area, all right? Let me move this one out of the way. Hold on. Not cool enough
Ryan
stuff.
mentions that he suspects that women tend to be sapiosexual more frequently than men, as he's been able to tell. Might be wrong, but But well, there it is. That's his comment.
Thank you for that.
I think that it's probably closer to even. But men are more or less likely to express that because of societal pressures.
Yeah.
It's become more frequent now.
Uh-huh.
It's probably a bit more open now, but it's still very much societal pressures that not allow men to express themselves in those ways.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think there's definitely some truth to that. I really do. I really do. I'm so petty. I'm so petty. So petty. Thank you guys for joining us for Chit Chat. Hang around, okay? We're gonna take a little break, probably 10 minutes, maybe a little more. You guys can stretch a little bit, get some water. We're ending it on YouTube, but we're going to keep it running on Twitch because we're streaming, we're multi-streaming, multicasting on both platforms, okay? So, yeah, hang tight and we shall return. But again, my chat is not working in OBS. I'm trying to work on that right now. Do you guys see any new chats here?
Nothing that. Just amongst each other. So if you wish to move on, you're not missing anything.
Well, no, I'm just gonna make sure my chat is working in OBS because I'm not seeing anything new in my OBS.
Well, the last thing that somebody says is, "Come on, look at Sir. Bald is sexy as hell." Thank you. I have to point that one out.
Why is it doing that? Oh, that's the one.
Just so happened to be the last comment there too.
Yes.
Oh, bald sexy as hell.
But yes, if you're going bald young, there's two things you can do, and either will work. You can go and get the Turkish surgery that a lot of people are getting, the hair plugs and stuff. If you are young and decide to go that way, it will work out pretty well for you. I've seen results on a few people, and to start with, it might not look the best, but it gets good. Trust me. And the other thing too is to do what either myself or Sir 12 will do. I go a number 1, so my hair is like 2 or 3 millimeters long, like 1/6 of an inch, 1/8 of an inch, probably even less than that. Or you could go the option that Sir's gone. I can't go that option. My head's too lumpy and bumpy.
Oh.
But so the full bald option is always good. And people who say bald is unattractive, I'll say 2 words, or maybe 5 words. Sorry. Sean Connery, sexiest man alive.
He sounds like you too. But I think sexy is beautiful. I think it is sexy. I mean, sexy. I think bald is sexy, and it's yeah. Now I will say that I've seen some people with bald heads that probably should be reconsidered, because of the shape of their head. But I think it's still totally fine. Bald is always in. Okay, babies, well, we have a few requests in the queue, okay? Hopefully today is Friday. You guys pick it up a little bit, get some new requesters up in here at some point. So hang tight, though, okay? I'm going to take you guys to the break screen. Let me clear these. And then we will return with... Thrakataks, the lighthouse. Okay. Lighthouse. Let me see. Let me check that out quick. Hold on. Okay. We're gonna start with theirs, okay? Alright, babies. We're gonna end the stream here on YouTube.